You got a good angle on your thing too, Brandon.
Appreciate it.
Welcome to the Men of the Metaverse podcast. This is a channel where we discuss hot topics in our community. Our focus is to be a positive channel on YouTube and share our perspectives on fundamental issues. Make sure you tune in every week for new videos and join the conversation. Please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. And now, here are your hosts, Brandon and Lewis.
I had to find the thing. Lewis, what's going on? You doing all right today?
Yeah, I'm doing all right today. Ain't nothing too much to complain about. Just here trying to get our numbers back up. You know,
I know.
YouTube, black women, black man, metaverse, investment. They all banned us. I said keywords. Maybe they'll bang us in.
Right. It's been definitely different on YouTube, you know, looking at our numbers and our performance, because we got some good stuff on there, but them numbers is low. I said, shoot, ever since we tried to do that thing, you know, we tried to submit, we've had a hard time, but that's okay. Like I said, we're going to keep going. We're going to do better on other platforms, and we have been. So make sure you check us out on Facebook and Instagram too, and all the other ones as well.
We on Facebook today?
I just checked when we was doing the intro, and we're live on there too. So we're doing all right. Like I said, we're doing our thing.
I can have a little filter on me today. This is small. Well, I gotta have filter. Damn, Brady, your teeth white. Will you wipe your teeth or something?
No, I didn't.
You doing something?
Right. And you know what? I look on here when we do it, because they're always whiter than they are in person. Because I wish my teeth were this white in real life. Right. Yours was white too.
All right. Audience, Brandon must move his camera because right now his frame is a little better. He upgraded.
I promise you. Go ahead.
I'm internet. I got a regular internet, so his the quality of the camera is a whole lot better.
I actually have a. I'm not gonna say a worse camera. I had one with, you know, one of these lenses. Now I just got a regular point and shoot. Both of them are Sony, but this one, it seems to do better because it has less quality, and this one's not taking a lot. Like, we're only on 720, so I guess it'll kind of balance out. Like, it looks similar, but this one does look a little better. I will give you that. It looks similar because I tested both of them out just so I can see. But the lighting now, I don't know why the lighting is looking lighter, because I've looked at some of the old videos. It is darker back there.
Get my camera straight. Hold on. All right, yeah. You see how I know the stuff, Brandon. So yeah. I know something was different. It looks a whole lot cleaner, a whole lot better, and we about to get these numbers up, Brandon.
For sure. I was gonna say, but you saw the post that I posted about one of our first videos on our YouTube channel. How, you know, far we've come and how our setups look different now. You know. You still shooting in the same room, right? So am I. Yes. But like I said, we've come a long way. We tried to get better quality, better setups for you guys, because, you know, we enjoy what we do.
Yeah, you're right. Brandon, I told Brandon, I said, Brandon, I ain't buying a webcam, man.
Remember, I used to be leaning like this.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's a good question. What kind of camera are you using, and when are you going to upgrade? You know. Not saying you need to, but yours Brandon, looks good. Your setup looks good.
I already did an upgrade because it was the Note. I was using a Note 10.
Okay, so
we were first started. Yeah. And then I got the webcam, and then I got a better computer. So what you talk about upgrading? And we talk about $1,800 here.
But I can tell it looks good. It looks good. I can't really remember how all our videos look, but we're still running in 720p on here, and sooner or later we will be on 1080p. So look forward to that. But like I say, we got bills to pay. That stuff ain't cheap, and most people ain't gonna tell the difference. No way.
And only light that was purchased for this episode is something that came from the Five Below. And that's the disco ball. All these other lights I had these
and I like it. I like
half a decade before.
Right. I like it. I passed by the Five Below today at the mall. I was gonna go in there, but I was like, nah, I ain't about to go in there.
Decade. I use Philips Hue.
Okay.
So they control. I like small lighting.
Which one? I don't have. See, Lewis got a lot of money. I don't got the Philips Hue. I got the Philips Wiz. I got the one below that one.
No, it's not below.
Okay, what is it? Yeah.
The Philip Wiz is for people who got a little less tech savvy.
And a little less money too.
No, it ain't. A little less tech savvy. See, he uses his phone is the bridge to connect everything.
Okay.
The Philip Hue uses a device that hooks up to your internet system.
Okay, I can't remember what's it called. You got like a home. It's not like a smart home device, but it's something that it's like a hub. That's
yeah,
what it is.
Hub. Yes.
Got you.
So that little device I talk about is a hub. So your phone.
Right.
But when you have an independent hub, you could do things a little more fluid, I guess.
Yeah. And I was just playing with some of mine because I can change some of my lightings. I was gonna see I can make it different, a little different, because I like how your setup is, but like I said, I'm not trying to bite off yours. I want to be able to see myself because my lighting is so dark, really can't see me. But we going way in the nerd tech atmosphere. But yeah, let's go ahead and bring it. You want me? I got slides, Brandon. You want go
me
ahead? Yeah. Go ahead.
All right,
and I'll just follow your lead.
All right, we're gonna do a topic called man's rules. So we gonna go over mostly current events and how man need to conduct themselves.
Okay.
But while I was scanning YouTube to get rid of videos that we copycatted, before I deleted this video, I said I could at least play it one time before I just hit delete because it brings value.
Yeah.
YouTube, black man, black woman, investments, podcasts. It brings value.
I got you.
All right, you want to play it? And we talked about this last week. Brett didn't know what I was talking about, but
go ahead. Yeah.
Video.
Tony Dungy told us, and I remember this like yesterday.
Can you hear it?
You off the cover of the USA Today. Out past 12 midnight, plus 15 on speed limit, going 15. Drugs or guns, alcohol, or women you know too well or not well enough. Look at your boy here. 156 miles an hour at 2 in the morning with a gun, a chick, and drink. He hit the 5. When Allen Iverson got pulled over that time, 93 miles an hour at 2 in the morning with a gun. Only thing he didn't have was the drug, alcohol, and some of that. It's the 5. Tony Dungy laid that thing out for his dog, and I'm telling you, that thing will keep hitting you over and over and over again, man. That's 5.
All right, and that was, I believe, Warren Sapp, correct?
Yeah, it was Warren Sapp. Yeah,
he's going to play for Deion Sanders to be the like one of the coaches out there.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah, but Warren Sapp says Tony Dungy won the black first coach to win the Super Bowl.
Right.
Put majority of the black coaches on now who's coaching.
Yeah.
He gave us some tips to his players. He said, you can't do 4 of these things at once. You can't do more than 2 at once.
Right.
You should not be after midnight. You should not drive over 15 miles per hour.
Right.
You should not have drugs and guns. And you should not be careful with women. The women you know too well.
Yeah.
Or you barely know.
Right.
So Brandon, man, why guys should not be out past midnight?
Well, number one, cops are looking for people doing stuff late to pull them over. So that if they see a car full of people, they're gonna pull you over. Because most people around midnight should be asleep, right? You should be asleep.
Or getting off work.
Getting off work
or driving home drunk. One of those two things.
Right, there you go. Right.
So if you out that late, some things can happen. And me and Brandon posted a video. Sexual assaults usually happen between 11 and 2.
Right. And that was a great topic. Yeah.
That's right in this midnight range. You see what happens?
Yeah.
So if you want to catch a charge, there you go.
Right. And like I said, the important thing is law enforcement knows, like, okay, now it's midnight. So most people shouldn't be out. But if you out, we know you either coming from a bar or doing something you're not supposed to be doing 9 times out of 10. So
you better be driving with a hard hat on. They know you got off work.
Right.
If you don't got the hard hat on, something going on.
Right.
You know?
Right. Especially if they see you in a Dodge Challenger or a Charger.
That could be noon they pulling you over. It don't have to be midnight. You get pulled over. If it's a V6 too. All right. 15 miles per hour, Brandon. What's wrong with 15 miles per hour?
10 is good. You safe with 10. I passed cops multiple times. I'll be scared, but I'm doing 10 over. I look, they don't jump behind me.
Oh, okay. I was about to say Brandon up here lying. Brandon up here talking about he passes cops on the highway. He pulled over to the left lane, speed by, passing cops like that. I said, you ain't passing no cops like that.
No. I'm not saying that. But I'm just saying, like, I'll be going 10 miles per hour over the speed limit. Like, it's speed limit 70. I'm going 79, 80. I'm passing by. They don't get behind me and try to pull me over.
Now, what I learned, fellas, I learned this when I didn't have no money, still don't got no money. Brendan got 10 miles. I like to do between 7 and 8 miles.
Right. That's good. And like I say, for the most part, if I'm in that range, I know I'm safe. But if you're doing 10, you pushing it because they could still get you. 15, they coming after you.
Now, sometimes in that Lincoln, like yesterday, I was doing 70 in the 55, but hey, it's like a highway though.
Right. And another thing, if the cops can see you when you jam on the brakes too, and it just makes yourself more of a target, and you look suspicious when you speed and then jam on the brakes. So if you just speeding, just gradually slow down. Don't hit the brakes. It just makes yourself look like you're doing something wrong and you're trying to hide it. So just something.
Especially if you got bad shocks too, like most people got.
With a car, go forward a little bit when you hit the brakes.
All right, you should not have drugs and guns in your car. Brandon, I thought marijuana was legal.
It is legal, but you can't, like we said on the other video, if you're smoking weed and you're high, you're actually intoxicated, right? You're under an influence and you're not supposed to be driving.
That is correct, and that is wrong too.
Okay,
marijuana is illegal on federal law.
Right, but then that's the thing.
Even Biden released people last week because they could vote for him. It's still illegal. And look at the contradiction.
Right.
The president of the United States is breaking his own laws, federal law, releasing people for hitting them trees.
Right. Which is legal, but illegal at the same time. So.
Brandon, can you still buy Reggie, man? If I had to smoke some weed, I want to get some Reggie.
Why would you get?
Because they put the chemicals in it, man.
You're right.
You think I could go down to it first? They lock all the black people up. All right, number one. Then they come in here with this investor capital money with these contracts.
Yeah.
This is America. You see how they hooked on McDonald's and Burger King. It's stuff in the food.
Right.
So they can
steroids
put
in the
weed.
chicken, steroids in the weed. Right. So you're getting too high and all these chemicals in your body are just messing you up. But go ahead, I'll let you finish.
So in 30 years, once I retire, I may want to hit the pipe. Where can you think I'll be able to buy some Reggie? Hypothetically, I don't smoke weed, I don't promote weed. But you think I'll get some Reggie, Brandon?
Will you be able to find it?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. It's gonna be hard. Just because I think people's tolerance for it is going up too. So nobody really wants the real stuff or the less potent stuff. They want to get these ones with the fancy brand. They got different smells and all that kind of stuff. So
with the colors in it.
Yeah. Right.
I just want the green and the brown with the steeds and steels in it.
Right. That's not gonna be on the shelves no more. Or the person in the hood ain't gonna be selling it.
You think poster in the hood ain't selling it no more? But
Brandon,
man, these guys broke now.
Everything is commercialized. Why would you want to buy that when you can buy, a rapper weed or you don't want to get Snoop weed or like I say, they're making different strands for artists and NBA players, and I mean that's just where we're going now. McDonald's maybe have their own weed one day.
I just don't want knowing that stuff with no MSG in it. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, you the only one, but people don't mind MSG and all these other chemicals in their food and stuff. Why not put it in the weed too? If it's gonna get you higher and it's gonna be cheaper, they're gonna be able to undercut anybody. who's doing it the more natural way. Like I'll never see weed being like it's home. You know how you get grass-fed beef and all that stuff. I don't really see any just organic in the soil weed. Like it's not advertised that way.
How you gonna see that, Brandon?
I need you to tell me. Just tell me. I don't. But that's what I'm saying. They rather show all the colors and like it's mixed with other brands. You know what I'm saying? Like cotton candy. They're more concerned about that kind of stuff. I want to know. I want to see what kind of soil it was planted in, because I grow stuff, so that stuff is important to me. Like you want organic fruits and vegetables. You would think you would want organic weed too.
Yeah, was it grown outside, inside? Do you spray chemicals on
right.
it?
right.
Right. But yeah, they ain't gonna tell you that. But in 30 years, maybe I want me some Reggie, and that's because I know that'd be the safest thing. The safest kind to get. Just don't sell me no shake. All right. Now, Brandon, guns. I thought guns was legal. What's wrong with guns?
It depends on what state you're in, because I know California's their laws are different. Some people like to have illegal things on the back of their guns, like a switch. You may have an illegal gun. You may not have your gun registered. There's a lot of different things. Traveling across state lines with guns.
Okay, John Morant had guns. He didn't break one law. So what's wrong with guns, Brandon?
Well, depending on your job, you might be with the NBA. They might not want you to go live with guns in the background. So and how do you feel about that? Looking back now, do you still feel the same about that? Like him getting in trouble, I guess, quote unquote, and suspended? Because I saw a post you had.
Well, he should have. He probably should have got suspended, Brandon.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't flash it. You still work.
Why not? Why not?
He's an employee. All right, he ain't the owner. Okay. Now, if he played for the big three. Yeah, he can flash it.
But let me ask you this. So what if it was, let's just say it was Steve Kerr and he was on the live, he was getting ready to go hunting and he was showing off his firearm. You think it would have been the same thing?
Brandon, me and you both know it's a difference with a person wearing hunting clothes and
we know he wasn't going
a shotgun with shooting one shell at a time.
Okay.
That's a different experience.
It is.
They
but
talk about doing that in the strip
in club. The club, right?
Yeah,
that is a little wild. Yeah, can you have a firearm in the strip club
if it's allowed? If it's legal?
Okay.
No, see, if it's allowed and if it's legal, I don't know the law.
You're right. That's some tricky stuff.
Yeah, but a lot of places they say when President Obama was president, they changed the law, say you can have guns, buy alcohol, and all that stuff in the South. So you never know.
Yeah, it all depends.
Now,
on
women,
laws.
Brandon, why women can be dangerous?
We see a lot of what's going on now because somebody that you are cool with, y'all might have been cool, y'all fell out, and now they want to recant stuff and tell stories a different way and try to sue you or use things against you, secrets that you might have told them. So women, you tend to tell them your secrets, you're intimate with them, and
pillow talk.
Pillow talking. Yeah, right. guys will tell females more stuff than they'll tell their homeboys sometimes, just because they feel like I don't know, they just, I guess, feel safer with them for some reason. They'd be a complete stranger. They may talk to about 2 hours, they're ready to tell everything. Just because they're interested in them sexually. So
just be careful. Women are precious.
Mm-hmm.
They are the world. They are the backbone in all communities.
Mm-hmm.
But they can be deadly at the same time.
Yeah. With the time we're in, they can be deadly for sure. So you got to have good women around you.
In the words of Cardi B, F my baby daddy. That F boy.
Right.
That
which is her husband.
Which is her husband saying that. Are they dogging up some house words?
Right. But then you saw they spent Christmas together, so
they sure did. Listening to that Morocco music,
Bachata, whatever
music in the background. Y'all didn't hear that? I didn't hear no. Brandon, how old are you, Brandon? No, what age range are you, Brandon?
We 30 to 40. We in
okay. And will you say you are Afro American or Black American, kind of like that?
Yeah, for sure.
Would you ever hear Maracha music during Christmas time
No,
growing up?
No. That's a whole different culture. That's a whole different culture.
Did you
That's
hear?
not that don't have soul food and
Night?
that don't go together. No, I hear Silent Night.
Temptation Satellite in the background.
Not at that household. And who's the head of that household? You think that's what Offset want to listen to?
Well, that's maybe why he gone all the time. You know. So I don't know. Those celebrities, I can't say no things.
For sure. We speculating.
All right, Brandon. Man, I was surfing the internet.
I saw this picture.
An hour and 30 minutes ago while I called you. And I saw this picture. I said, this is Martha Stewart. 82 years old.
Dang.
How many guys you think hit that, Brandon?
Now?
In this picture.
Oh, Lord. It'd be some.
Okay.
Martha Stewart with money or just Martha Stewart, just a regular person?
Martha Stewart right here.
Okay, well, a lot of people would. Yeah, a lot of people would.
See, one thing about guys, I thought to ask that question to me, I thought about my using my imagination. I said, nah, I can't. I don't even want to think about that.
Right.
I can imagine how that chest looked.
Well, listen, but that's the thing. I didn't even know she was that old. She's 82
per this Yahoo article.
Okay, but you bring up a good topic. Why do women feel like they have to do this? You know, I get like we can't tell women what to do with their bodies and showing it off and stuff like that. But do we have to do this? Do me and you have to do this online?
I don't want to answer that question. Let me go my way I was going.
Go ahead.
Because it's demands rules.
Right. Go ahead.
Brandon, do women demand attention? Yes or no?
Do they demand attention? Demand attention. Okay, let me think about that. Yes, I say yes.
All right. They do. Man in the audience. It's no matter how the women look like, big, small, fat, green, and red. They do like attention. I say. But here's the thing. Each one like a different style of attention. That's when not all women the same. Each one like a different style.
Right.
Now,
and before you say that, I will say, because I was thinking about this and I think about how my wife is and whether she feel like she needs to do this, and she doesn't do this kind of stuff or doesn't do looking for attention like that, on the internet. And I'm not sure whether that's just because she's with me. If she was single, how would she move? But I don't know. Like men don't have the same pressures as women do. That's all I want to say. But go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Now, I believe your wife is going to be in one of these. Is some of these bullets more? Some of them may be heavier. Some may be lower. The first bullet, one-on-one FaceTime. Your woman requires one-on-one FaceTime. What you think what that means, Brandon?
You're not talking about on the phone. You're talking about
I'm talking about
for sure.
You can smell her breath and she can smell your breath.
That's for sure. Yeah, heavy on that one.
Not all women are heavy on that.
Not all women. I'm talking about my experience.
But some women requires one-on-one FaceTime. So, man, you have to spend one-on-one FaceTime with that. That involves listening to her talk and talking to her.
Yeah. But what if you don't? So what if you don't like doing that with that woman? Does that mean that's not the woman for you, or what? What should you do?
What you mean you don't like you? Shit, you better do it. I said these bad rules.
But that's what I'm saying. But sometimes I think that's why people don't get along, because somebody might be sexually attracted to somebody and they have good sexual chemistry, but as far as chemistry being compatible and having the same interests and stuff, that's where it's like, we don't really get along, and I don't really want to be with you.
You're right. I ain't say nothing about sex in none of these bullets.
Right, correct.
Correct. Ladies, only if you like one-on-one FaceTime, find a man who can give you a acceptable amount of one-on-one FaceTime.
Sure.
And acceptable is 80% of what you're looking for.
Right.
Some women like to talk all day long. I want you to talk. I want you to talk to me for 5 hours a day. Other women, give me 10 minutes. You see, it's a range, and sure. each woman can be different. Now watch this, Brandon. What's the next bullet?
FaceTime with others.
Now, FaceTime with others means you doing one-on-one with her, but y'all out somewhere and others see you doing that one-on-one FaceTime.
Okay, I got you. So you saying women want that too? They want to be out. They want to be out with you doing the one-on-one.
They want to be out with you while other people see y'all out.
Okay.
For example, Brandon's wife and him is at a comedy club, sitting at a small table. Y'all doing one-on-one FaceTime, and other people see you doing one-on-one FaceTime.
So we doing the first bulletin and the second bulletin. I got you.
Now that second bulletin is required by all women.
And why is that? I'm just asking.
It's called a date, Brady. You got to take it somewhere.
But we did. But how do other people matter in what women, I guess, feel is the demanded by their attention?
Because women care what other people think about them.
Okay, that's what I'm trying to get to.
You know what's going on, Brady.
I'm just trying to wrap it up so we people are following us and they understand why you would need the second bulletin. Because that is important.
Now
do men feel that way? Do you think men feel the same way?
A little bit, but we try to do that to get the women.
Okay.
But once we already have them, hey,
yeah, for sure.
So that's one reason, like FaceTime with others. If women go out by themselves, they have a lot of FaceTime one-on-one with their friends, but they dress up a lot. So other people can see them. Oh, look at that girl wearing. Look what she got. This is what I assume. I may be wrong, but I think
I'm
right.
following you. Yeah, I'm following you.
All right. Number 3 man rules is food. Women, most of them like to eat, man. They want something to eat.
Sure. Good or just something to eat?
Something to eat. Come where you at.
Okay.
If they hungry, you got to fight on your hands.
And why is that?
I'll have no idea. I got another clip video about our black women becoming the Black Widow. To mate with a Black Widow, you got to make sure 2 things: she already got an 8, or you bringing some food up there, and you may be the food. So it's 2 things. You got to know. You got to feed them. And here's the last one that I think guys actually like doing. Well, at least me and Brandon.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know about this generation, but at least me and Brandon. You want to, when you out, you want to like protect your girl. You want to serve,
keep her warm, keep her safe.
Yes, I said serve. What do you think I mean about serving, Brandon?
I mean, you can open the door.
That's serving.
You can pull a chair out, that kind of stuff.
That's
help her with certain things. You may decide what she want to eat. That's tricky, but
that's serving. Help her up the stairs if she needs some help. Oh, let me get that. Oh, let me grab the bag. That's serving.
Yeah.
And women like to be provided for. That means you pay the damn ticket.
That's true too, for sure.
So, and there you go. Now I imagine, Brandon, you and your wife shares a checkbook.
Yeah.
Now, when they bring the ticket, who takes the ticket, even though it's come out the same spot?
Sometimes she will, but for the most time, I like to do it just because, like we said with the other thing, other people, it's for other people, really. Whether she pull her card out or I pull my card out, it's the same thing, but it's a different optic to other people. So I do that sometimes, but if I don't care, I don't care. But sometimes I'll be like, let me go ahead and grab it.
Yeah. Because the person may think something about you. You see, Brandon just talked about bullet number 2. FaceTime with him and his wife. But you still got to worry about the other people.
Right. Because can my wife pump her own gas? If we're riding somewhere, can she pump her own gas? Yes, for sure. But how would I look sitting in the car while she pumping the gas?
I'll call Brandon a bitch. I would call him a bitch. If I'm in the car, I said, look at that bitch right there. Let this girl go out there pumping the gas.
Right. Yeah, well, why is that? What if she wants to be an independent woman?
Remember, Brandon, serve.
Right, you're right.
Guys submit to their wives and girlfriends too, despite popular opinion.
Yeah.
Pumping gas is submitting. Opening doors is submitting.
That's a good point.
You know, paying for the bill is submitting because Brandon don't want to do them damn things. Well,
I do, but
I do, but you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Got to run to the door to open it.
Right.
Grab it.
And like I say, sometimes you forget that kind of stuff. And you know, same thing with my daughter. I like to open the door for her sometimes, but I also want her to open the door on her own to be independent as well and be able to do that kind of stuff. And the other day, I let her pump gas when we went to get some gas. So just showing her that kind of stuff. You can do it in a way, but then also you need to be a man and do it for them. You know, be a gentleman, which I think, you know, that's a dying breed. Somewhat. I think this, like I say, this generation, they own something different. Men and women. I think everybody, they want to be liberal and independent, and the men, they either want to go to a different country and get you know, women across seas. So we need to come together, but we coming apart. And I think this right here, what we're doing, definitely helps. I think because people kind of forget, you know, about the protect, the serve, to provide, and you know the things you need to do for a woman, and be one-on-one, have one-on-one time with them, have other people see the one-on-one time too. So
if you're going on a first date with a young woman that you like, y'all headed up to the door to the restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
If she opened that door first, you're gonna have problems, man.
You might, for sure. And sometimes you'll forget, but when you see that door, you gotta jog to that door and grab it.
There you go. I had to do it today.
Right.
My legs hurt. I said, Nicole, I get that door now.
Right. But you have to, because something inside you is telling you, I need to get the door. I can't let her get the door. And that's something that's kind of been built into you. But like I say, I'm not sure if this generation has that instilled in them like we do.
It's called chivalry.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when you protect and serve and provide. Chivalry. I think that's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Damn, I put this one here. Hold on. Oh man, no, baby, no, don't tell me I deleted the damn thing.
What was it?
All right, hold on. Man rules. Hold on, Brandon. Because this was a good one.
Okay.
And then an update. All right, man rules. You know who this is, right, Brandon?
Yes, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson and Steve whatever his name is.
Sean Payton.
Mm-hmm. Now, man rules is long-term decisions is better than short-term decisions. Let me explain. Russell Wilson is a jock.
Gotcha.
And a 60-something-year-old wonderful man was on the sideline with all the cameras on him, cursing him out.
Right.
Now, what should Russell Wilson do, Brandon?
Well, he should bark back. He should have barked back. Don't put your head down. Don't take your helmet off. Don't turn away.
That's what he should have done?
No, that's what he did. He should have went off on him. I'm not sure what he said to Russell, but and it's funny how all the cameras caught it and they played it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure sometimes they're not always on the sideline watching this stuff, but for some reason they broadcast this on purpose. You said he should have barked back at him.
Barked back. Okay, let me see here. Now, Brandon, who is this guy? Who is these guys right here?
Skip and Shannon Sharp.
Now, should Shannon Sharp bark back when he got disrespected on the show live?
Yeah, he should have. Did he? He kind of did, you know, but they're trying to do a show. They're working together. I know both of them are working together because it's supposed to be a team, Russell and Peyton, but you know.
What Brandon is saying, I do not subscribe to that.
So you like what Russell did? Just take the high road?
Here's the thing. Long-term thinking means I'm not going to punch this man in his face because these people work on these contracts.
You're right.
And you know it's a cause in that contract. If you hit him, you ain't getting no money.
Right. Well, I didn't say necessarily punch it, but you don't think he should have did anything? And you know, just think, but think all the things that Russell Wilson's been through. they make fun of him because of the Future thing, and just saying how he's a simp, and Sierra's on the internet doing what she does. You still think he should just think long term?
If he barked back, he won't get a next NFL job, guaranteed. He'll be labeled as a heartache.
You're right.
He'll be labeled as a big, beautiful man attacking a wonderful man, and nobody gonna want him.
You're right. I think he's in a lose-lose though. Go ahead.
Shannon Sharpe, if he balked back, you think ESPN would sign him on for 2 days?
No, you like I say, it's very important how you conduct yourself for sure, because you got to think about your next gig.
You think Undisputed would release the Shay Shay show too?
Yeah, for sure. Now that kind of stuff is very important because
that wasn't all his stuff. I don't believe.
Right. Because they probably helped him set up a lot of that stuff and had a percentage of it, and they didn't have to let him go the way they did. But if you're trying to break up with somebody amicably, you need to make sure you end it right. And if you end it violently and curse, storm out, and break up communication, they can be like, you know what? Well, we were gonna give you some of this stuff, but we're not gonna do it at all, and we're gonna sue you. It could go that way.
When the place I worked at was doing a great job, everybody was bragging how well we done, and then in April or in July, they come at me. You do the next day, you're doing an awful job, and we about to ready to fire you. What happened if I cursed them out, Brandon?
Yeah. That's not the way to go for sure.
I got fired right then, and they wouldn't have to
because
they were harassment.
Right, they're trying to set you up so you can do that. So you think that's what Sean Payton was doing? He was trying to bait him into something like that. Well,
Sean Payton did not respect the man. He did not like the man.
But that's what I want to ask you. How do you think other football players, look at Russell Wilson now? Like, do you think they want to play for him? Do you think they respect him? Do you think this event don't change anything in their eyes?
I think it don't change anything. Russell problem maybe he try to be like a celebrity and he don't like bond with the team.
Yeah.
That just may be
his like problem. His own man.
Yeah. Like he's older now, got a family, loves Jesus, so he may not want to be there hooping and hollering with the guys. And stuff.
Right. And that's why I think it's a lot of people doing that nowadays. That's what's wrong with the athletes. Aren't the same athletes like that we grew up watching. They just not all the way into the game like that. They got their own life. They're like, look, this is just a job for me. Like I like football, but I also have a life outside of football. So if I don't feel like playing or I don't want to give my all, I'm just not gonna give my all.
But in a team sport, you can't go far with that.
Yeah, you have to if you want to win. But go ahead.
All right, next topic. Man rules. People are sue happy. Be careful.
Okay. So what's sue happy?
That means they will sue for anything.
Okay.
Now, this is an article from Yahoo. It says a Florida resident, Cynthia Kelly, is suing the Hershey Company for more than $5 million after she bought a bag of Reese's peanut butter cups, pumpkins, for about $4.49 in October.
Okay.
She thought the chocolates contained a cute little carving of a pumpkin mouth, eyes as picture on the product package.
Okay.
But she did not find any artistic carving when she opened the wrapping, according to the suit filed at the U.S. District Court for the Middle District of Florida. Brandon, the lady is suing because the $5 bag didn't match what's inside it, Brandon.
Right.
And how much you suing for, Brandon?
$5 million.
Now, how is that $5 million worth of damages, Brandon?
That's what people are doing. They know it's a bag to be had. Do you have a claim? Was it false advertisement? Kind of.
She has a claim.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For $4.49, get your refund back.
No, her pain and suffering, the letdown that she had when she opened that package was worth about $5 million. That's what she feels. So that's what people are doing nowadays. Not to try to turn stuff back into the Me Too stuff that's going on. People they don't want to necessarily get justice to lock people up. They see an opportunity to get some money, and they kind of going with it.
They kind of
that's the way the world we in right now.
Now, Brandon, I spoke to a lot of lawyers over the past several years, and most people won't take up no cases. If it's like, if the lawyers see they can't make no money, they ain't taking up no case. Now, how she get a lawyer?
That's a good question, but I guess it depends. And some companies they got a lot of money and they want stuff to go away. So is that a lot of money to them, to the Hershey company? I mean, it is, but
you can't, Brandon. This is rules to engagement.
It is.
Big companies don't give up nothing.
Sometimes they do, because companies do get sued. People slip on the floor. I know Charleston White talk about how he's suing companies. I'm not sure if that's true or false, but go ahead.
That's legitimate. You can't give up stuff that's not legitimate, because then I sue Hershey's.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Sometimes does she have a case? I mean, was what she thought was in there?
See, what they don't know, if she read the small print, you got to cut off the stuff with your teeth. You could have cut it off with the teeth.
Right. But for some reason, maybe she feel like she knows somebody and know a loophole, and she might not get $5 million, but she may get what, 20,000 for it to go away.
She ain't getting no money. All right, I'm the Hershey's people in Pennsylvania. She ain't getting no money. Put Mr. Taylor coming up there. Man, the Cowboys ain't hiring no Russell Wilson. They don't want no black quarterback.
Wait, well, that's what I'm about to say. Is he might be what they want.
Nah, they don't know they ain't having him.
So why not? So
Brandon, Dak is better than Russell.
He is for now, but I think people are going to be tired of Dak Prescott, and they're going to try to, because they think they're going to the Super Bowl this year. And what's going to happen? Cowboy, but that's what I'm saying. Cowboys going to go to the playoffs. They're going to get beat. They're going to blame Dak. They're going to be ready to get rid of him. Is Dak the future of the Cowboys? No. Dak. But this is my thing. The Cowboys are not winning no Super Bowl for the next 10 years. I wish y'all just got to give it up.
Why you say that? Why you say that?
It's just the fans are the ones putting too much pressure on the team and the organization.
All right,
y'all got to be loyal. The Cowboys fans have to be loyal and just sit back and relax.
All right, here's the thing with the Dallas Cowboys. I don't watch too much football, but I know what's going on. They need to get a new offensive line, and they need to start running the ball.
Okay.
We already know Dak can throw the ball. We know that.
Right.
But let me ask you start running to control. What's Cam Newton saying? Game
manager.
You need a game manager with that.
But he's great when it's not a lot of pressure. But what happens is people are putting too much pressure on them. The Cowboys, that's the number one team in the nation in America, right? So as soon as they win their first game, it's we going to the Super Bowl. We going Super Bowl. All that's in his head. It's in the team's head. What do they do when it's their time to win? That's when they lose. They'll blow people out, but when it's time to really win, they choke, and they're gonna be choking for the next couple years.
And everybody they blow out was under 500.
Right. They be beating the Giants and stuff. I'm like, okay, you beat the Giants.
Any team that's 500 above, is a slug out.
And the thing is, y'all can be going toe to toe, but y'all don't have a game changer. Like we were talking about Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson is a game changer, and sometimes game changers have those big games and they take the team over the top. Dak Prescott, I've seen him play good, but when that pressure's on, the whole, it's not even just him, it's the whole team. Timothy said, do you want to pay Dak $60 million a year or Russell Wilson 15? That's a good, but like
I pay none of them that amount of money.
But yeah, I was listening to Ocho and Shannon Sharp. They was just talking about the quarterback for the Jets, Zach Wilson. They were saying as soon as he hiked the ball, he got like 1.9 seconds to throw the ball because the offensive line isn't good. You got to have a good offensive line if you want your quarterback to be successful. So
That's only with wonderful quarterbacks.
Okay.
Cam Newton ain't
Well,
have
yeah,
an offensive line
you're right.
for 10 years.
Right, but he's
And
a game changer though. Yeah. So as soon as he go back, he's ducking, he's moving.
That's why he had to do.
Right.
You know,
but can Dak really do that? Can Dak do all that? Not really.
nah, Dak is fine.
He's
fine.
okay. Yeah, he's okay. Is he gonna? I would like to look up his stats. I'm not gonna say he doesn't do that, but
No, Brandon,
I don't see. I'm not gonna do it now, but
he's an MVP candidate, so you can't say he ain't
Dak?
bad. Yes,
no, he's pretty good. What you have him top in the
he's
MVP
top
race?
5 right now.
Maybe I'll put him up there because the Cowboys are looking pretty good. Like I like the Cowboys team.
Well, you got Lamar.
I got a slide on this. I still have the 49ers quarterback.
Put the slide up. Tim, you got us off track. We talk about man rules. Well, hold on. You want to finish man rules?
Oh, well, okay. Well, go ahead.
All right, let's finish man rules. It'll be easy to edit afterwards.
He said Von Miller ended Cam's prime in the Super Bowl. He had a rough Super Bowl for sure.
Right. He was on cocaine.
Allegedly.
All right, man rules. No I over team. Brandon, is this your boy? I forgot his name. This your boy?
Alexander, Jair Alexander.
Yeah, right here. So, Brandon,
I'm surprised you know it.
I don't know this man. This is your feed. You ain't the captain.
Okay, right.
You running out there with your pants hanging off your ass. And people trying to talk. You give it the mic.
You know what? I heard they had something go on, but I didn't know what happened. So what happened now? I just know we won.
They said the team captains came out there to call a toss. Now they weeks ago they could have had a debacle on the coin toss.
Yeah.
So the coach said before the coin toss, if we win, we want it to happen this way.
Okay.
So this knucklehead come out here running out there because this is hometown, but you don't play for the team though.
Right.
He running out there talking to the ref. I'm calling the call. I'm gonna make it.
Wow. Okay.
And he picked the
picked the heads or tails or whatever.
I think he picked the right head or tails, but he picked the wrong direction. And the ref was like, "Hold on, now your coach just told me to do this." Then he had to go back to the coach and say, "What do you want?" Now we want this, but why you have the galls to run out there?
Because like you say, I'm hometown. I got my family here, my friends here, everybody's here to watch the game. I want to be in the spotlight a little bit.
That's how you get people killed in the military.
You're right. You're right. And on the field, it could be on the field. You get somebody hurt.
That's how you get people killed hurt at work.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You just thinking about yourself, showboating. On the forklift with the doing push-ups on the forklift while
trying to do a TikTok video or something.
Yeah. And then the hose break,
right?
You know, and then this was gonna happen. This what happens in the workforce. A dumbass man breaks a rule and get hurt.
And who suffers? Just him or the whole team or the whole
no,
warehouse?
he gets hurt, but he want to bring the job because he was acting dumb and he got hurt on the damn job.
Right. And then try to sue the company.
Do that even make sense, Brandon?
No.
But
does it happen though?
Huh?
I said, but does it happen?
It happens. But it's no I over team. You got to work as a team in life to excel in life. Everything is a team. Ukraine want to be independent. Time a bigger, badder country jumped on them. Now they begging on their knees with their mouth open, begging for anything that comes out. Huh?
And what we do? Send a check.
Watch this. Single man want to be independent. Next thing you know, you got spinal stenosis and can't walk.
And they need help.
Now you need help. Where you at now? Huh?
Yeah.
Where you at now? Now
you don't need a woman, but now you need somebody to take care of you.
or to help
They
out.
trying to settle down. Right.
Or how about this? A single woman. I'm independent.
Okay.
But Trump get elected, said we cut the SNAP program. Where you at now? Huh? That's what he tried to do, ain't it? You said y'all need to be the people who get SNAP. They need to drug test them, and they need to fill out applications. And they want to impeach the guy for saying that. Brendan, will you vote? Don't that sound? Do that sound
feasible? Yeah, that's fair.
He said that. Oh, we can't have this guy up in here. Follow the rules to the game. They get hurt. If the cop said stay right here, don't run. If you run, thinking about how, what you want, you know. Now I don't believe you're supposed to get shot in the back.
But it could happen, right?
But it can happen. But if I catch you, you're gonna get some whoops across the head. You see, it's a difference.
I got you.
All right. Here's the last one. Many man fear competition. Do you believe that, Brandon?
Yeah.
Now, Brandon, I don't pick no. I never voted for this guy.
Me either. So, people think you probably do.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
I vote if he run again. I vote for him. I never voted for this guy. All right, but people are so scared of this guy. They taking this man off the damn ballots, Brandon.
Yeah, I saw that. It's so weird. Like, are people happy? I guess are they happy with what Biden's doing? I'm not. Are you?
Well, hold on. What you ain't happy now? I'm not. What you ain't happy with?
But that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's helping us. I don't think he's trying to stop me and you. I'm talking about me and you. I don't think he's helping with the stop the immigrants coming over. I think it's more immigrants coming over. I don't like how he's giving funds. When we ask for funds, oh no, we ain't got no funds. When another country asks for funds or they need war equipment, they'll send it over. They don't have a problem. It doesn't matter what it costs. They're gonna send it over. They're gonna get the job done.
When they need more funding for illegal immigrants that's funding across the border, then he gonna try to open that pocketbook.
Right.
And give
every time.
In Mr. Taylor's city, give them housing.
You're right.
Employment. And Mr. Taylor, y'all need to get rid of that damn mayor you got. That's a bad excuse for a black man. I know he want to be changing this, changing that. But damn, long as you got a black person looking for a job, can't find a job, or ain't getting paid right, and you put money in somebody else's hand who just came across the border, nah, they ain't right.
Sure.
They ain't right at all. All right, Brandon, you want to get in your slide?
Yeah, we can. But like I said, we were talking about the MVP race. You have Dak top 5.
Okay, yeah.
A lot of people had the San Francisco quarterback Brock Purdy. I think that's his name.
They only got him up there because he's fair. He's light skinned with a tan, Brandon. That's why they only got him up there.
Right. And he, like I say, he had some good games for sure, but it wasn't anything spectacular.
Good games.
But that's the thing. As long as you don't cough the game up and y'all win, and you look like that, you MVP. But that last game he had, I think he had 3 or 4 interceptions. That was it.
Deebo Samuels. He threw the ball to Deebo Samuels in the last game. He caught the ball 5 yards behind the
line of scrimmage.
Behind the scrimmage. A man came full speed, hit the man in his chest. He and went up the yard 10 yards.
Right.
That's who he's throwing to, Brandon.
Right.
That's why his numbers look good.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. They're not throwing it. He's not throwing it deep. I mean, he may be occasionally, but Deebo Sanders is a great wide receiver, and he can catch almost anything. So it's not like he don't have good receivers. He's just a game manager. But he had a lot of pressure on that last game, man. One of them came to play.
And how about who's the Chris McCaffrey?
The running back. Yeah, for
20-something touchdowns. He throwing to Chris McCaffrey in the backfield. What you think is gonna happen?
Right. Hut 2 yards, man. Go on the field. Hut Deebo right there. Going on the field. So you're gonna look great. You're gonna look great.
In motion. What you think? You think who gonna stop the man?
Right, and they got another wide receiver. I can't think of his name, but like I said, they've got a lot of weapons on that team, man. They look good, but he's not MVP to me. And we said that, and we were talking about how Lamar's been playing pretty good, but we said he was a game changer, and he can kind of I'm not saying he can turn it on when he wants to, but he turned it on that last game and showed why he is who he is. Go ahead.
Now, what Brandon said, turn it on. Only thing this man done, which is very variable, on third downs, if it broke up,
run.
He'll run. You see, he don't even want to run no more.
Right.
But he'll run and get that first down. And that changes. That do change the game.
Yeah, it keeps your team on the bench, the defense on the bench resting, and it keeps the other team, their defense on the field getting tired. Like I said, you can wear a team out that way.
Who you going for, Brock Purdy or Joe Flacco? Who you want?
And we was talking about Joe Flacco been balling. I don't know how, but I would if he had that.
Joe Flacco, he got 8 good games in him.
And then coming over at the right time. Right. He's fresh. Who would I rather have if I'm looking at long term or short term? We're talking about long term or short term. Joe Flacco to finish the season for sure because he's just playing better. He's fresh. He's a smart quarterback. He knows the league. I think they set him up in a good position. I will go with Joe.
You will go with Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Brandon may not know this clip I'm talking about, but here's the clip. This is Brock Purdy throwing the ball 5 yards behind the scrimmage, right?
Right.
Can you see it, Brandon?
Yeah, I can see it.
5! And
right.
That's who he's throwing
to. Right. That's crazy.
And you're talking about
and that's a West Coast offense a little bit. And like I say, he's not throwing it down the field. He's not dancing in the pocket trying to make moves like Lamar can or like Cam used to do back in the day. And who else? Like not gonna say Michael Vick, but Michael Vick too. You can buy some quarterbacks can buy time. I'm not sure if he can buy time like that.
But man, Lamar, he's in the pocket like lint now, man. He stays in the pocket now.
He tries to be. Like I say, he doesn't want to run those 3 yards to get like whatever yardage they need, but he'll do it. Like I say, I watched the game. He'll be back there. He'll be like, all right, let me go ahead and get some yards and get down. I'm saying he's doing a better job with that, not taking a lot of hits when he's doing that.
And I saw he made a Patrick Mahomes throw.
Oh yeah,
in one of those games. He threw across his body like this. I said, dog, this man good balling.
But that's what I'm saying. So where do you have Dak Prescott? Because he's been playing pretty good. I wouldn't put him at number 1, but I'll say he's in top 5. I would say Lamar. I think Christian McCaffrey would be second.
You talking about MVP?
Yeah, in the MVP race.
Oh, now here's MVP. You have it's probably gonna be I'll probably get it Christian McCaffrey.
And then we have to put Tyreek Hill in there, the wide receiver for the Dolphins, just because he's almost.
I'll put him in there too. See, he got hurt, but
yeah,
he got hurt. But did his team still win once he got hurt?
I think they were still winning, yeah.
But yeah, a quarterback don't need to get it. Lamar on him. Okay, hold on. We talking like a bunch of punks. Brandon, what do MVP stand for?
Most valuable player.
All right.
But that's what I'm.
So
you think Brock Purdy, or is he just a piece? Somebody we can replace Brock Purdy with anybody. You can put Joe Flacco on that team, and he'll be doing the same thing.
Probably better.
Right.
It would be Lamar Odom.
Sure.
Lamar Jackson, because he's the most valuable player to his team.
Yeah, he's a franchise piece. Like, you can't just be somebody just having a good season just because your team is winning. And that's why I can't say Dak is the MVP, because is Dak that valuable? Is he the most valuable player in the league?
As last year, you couldn't tell because they had, what's his backup name? Cooper.
Oh, okay.
Cooper.
Wait, hold on. What for the he had a backup quarterback named Cooper?
Yeah. Rush Cooper for the backup quarterback for
I kind of remember
Cowboys. He came in the game. He won like 5 straight games.
Yeah. I kind of remember that.
So I don't know. I don't know. But if you just go by the words, most valuable player, it'd be Lamar Jackson.
I got you.
The most valuable player can't be a wide receiver, Brandon.
You're right. You're right. Because, like I say, Tyreek Hill is an amazing wide receiver, but is he necessary? No. Like I say, he went out and they still was winning. But now, look, if Lamar go down, then that's a tough shoes to fill, right?
Yeah. Now a running back could be the most valuable player.
Yeah, but then that's
a running back just needs somebody to put the ball in his gut and a line. See, a wide receiver, it needs a quarterback too.
Yeah,
and it needs proper play calling.
But do you think San Francisco? Well, I wouldn't say that because San Francisco is not going to be as good if Christian McCaffrey is not there.
Nah, that won't be that good.
Yeah, because that's half of their offense almost. Passing and running. Like they run with him, and he catches passes for them too. So
if he wasn't there, they'll have probably about 17 less touchdowns. So maybe 10 less touchdowns. So you just add that up.
All right.
Anything else you got?
We're gonna talk about him later, but kind of go back to this a little bit. Does she need to do this?
No.
If she's 82.
Women like attention. She don't need to do it.
You think it was successful? Because
yes,
it's a lot of positive reactions to it. So, but is it going to spark more people to do this?
No, this has always been like this. You got hoes and you got girls. You got hoes, you got
So
wives.
Is that what you call Martha? You think Martha's in that category?
She could have got turned out when she went to prison. We don't know what happened up in that room. She probably had a decoration in there. Officers come in there. You never know what happened.
And she had a really interesting rebrand. Like you would think somebody going to prison, coming out, it wouldn't be received as well. But she did, she partnered with Snoop and she did a lot of positive things. She turned the negative into a positive really easy. I don't know too many people like us that can do that thing. Michael Vick, when Michael Vick got out, he tried to get a job. They still kind of hound him about that dog stuff. So.
And like Shannon Sharp said, they were still they hound him, but they still bought a ticket to go to the game for the Eagles.
Right.
And he was great.
Right.
And he started winning. They're like, we're going to the Super Bowl. They gave away for the Super Bowl, ain't it?
Right. Dang, that's crazy. I forgot about that. He came back, was playing for the Eagles. Where what's the coach with the mustache?
Reed.
Yeah, Andy Reid. Yeah.
And have Sean
Stevenson, the Jackson, Deshaun Jackson, I think.
Yeah, and that
the short, fast one.
Yeah, that man had Tyreek Hill. Now Tyreek got a different level of speed, but he had speed.
Yeah,
Tyreek Hill's speed is ridiculous.
Yeah,
I know, but it's ridiculous. Within 6 yards, it's too fast.
Yeah. And I was looking at some clips. Like, can you imagine trying to guard a wide receiver? He's already big and cut, and he's fast too. Like. How you're trying to guard them as a corner, you're trying to stay with them. They'll hit one move and go the other way and be ready to catch the ball. It's hard to guard them wide receivers. And then if they catch the ball, you got to try to catch up to them when they're that fast and that strong too. So just imagine trying to tackle Deebo Sanders or just anybody like Tyreek Hill. Like you can't even catch up with him.
What the corner say with Tyreek Hill? You got two ways to guard him. You get at the line, you can hit them.
Right.
Try to hit them, but if you miss, it's over.
Right, it's over. It's over, right? Because that split second, you reacting if you miss and trying to catch back, it's too late. He's gone.
Or you can lay back if you don't time it right. It's over.
Right. Because you'll be giving up the short yards. So you can try to play off them, but you'll be giving up something either way.
You could give up short. Or you could give up he getting ahead of speed
and it'd be a touchdown.
And you be a little delayed.
Right.
Now, because we gotta remember, Tyreek Hill is fast, but the people guard him pretty fast too.
Yeah, they are fast.
And they run him sideways and backwards.
Right. And trying to change directions on the dime, so.
So you got who I can imagine him. Right. I try to. You can't chop block them. They'll try to sue you.
Right.
That may be. No, you can do chop blocks 1-on-1.
You can.
All right. I did the research on it this week. It's when you chop block somebody and somebody else is touching them.
Okay.
And they don't see you coming up here to bust that knee out.
Which can end somebody's career. So
yeah. If it's just you, now this is Google now, so it may be wrong. If it's just you, a person could go directly down. But if you holding somebody like this and another person come up and hit you like that,
that's when it's illegal.
Yeah, that's when it is illegal.
Just imagine somebody with that much force coming at your leg or something like that.
Guys shouldn't do that. So, man, you had the GOAT up there.
Because we did talk about this earlier. How is Eminem the best rapper? But Umar Johnson was on the Joe Budden podcast talking about how no matter if he's the best or not, this is our culture, and we can't have somebody come in and try to control it and say they're the best when our roots are tied into it. We can't. We should gatekeep it and keep certain people from being at the top. How do you feel about that? Because but we've already talked. See, he is not your favorite or the greatest rapper in your eyes.
No, here's factual information. Eminem is not the GOAT.
He's not.
He is not the best rapper. Just because you go rap fast and have some quirky metaphors,
right. But you know what? But when he came out, like, we got so wrapped up in the marketing, and it was something new. It was a white rapper, and he had a new rap style. Like, we never really heard anybody rapping the way he was rapping and telling like 6 stories at the same time. So yeah, when we were in high school, it sounded great. But when you're older and you're trying to listen to it now, does that stuff have replay to it? I don't listen to any Eminem. Like I said, I used to love those first 2 albums, but he rapping words. He's good at rapping words, but I don't want to listen to it. So what kind of value does that have?
Now, I still listen to the first 2 albums, Brandon.
I tried to play some of them today.
It's fantasy. It's fantasy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's fantasy world. So he's not the best. Umar Johnson is right. Joe Budden was paid by Eminem, so of course he gonna do some brown nosing. And Joe Budden has a similar style to Eminem current style.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
That's what he likes.
But like I say, do you think if Eminem was black, it would be the same effect?
Eminem, no, he wouldn't even rap like this. Why? Well,
but that's what I'm saying. But if it would, it wouldn't work. But it's a gimmick, and like I say, it worked at the time. He was good because, like I said, there's a lot of talented people who can rap. There's a lot of battle rappers that rap like Eminem. But are they catapulted to be the best rapper? No. But sometimes when you're white, the majority, when you're wonderful, your people are going to get behind you and raise you up. What's another rapper who can rap? I like Yellow Wolf. You remember Yellow Wolf as a rapper?
Yeah.
And Machine Gun Kelly. These are okay rappers, right? They can rap, but they're
Machine Gun Kelly is an entertainer.
Okay, he's but he has rap songs, right? And he's larger than a lot of modern day hip hop rappers. Would you say
got rock stones and he got pop stones wearing the dress too?
But that's what I'm saying. And his culture, he can come into our culture, and for some reason he's elevated. What's another? Jack Harlow. Do you think Jack Harlow? I like how Jack Harlow raps, but is he one of the best rappers out right now?
When Jack Harlow was on the 85 South show, and he said his favorite rap song of all time was Snoop Dogg, "Drop It Like It's Hot." I knew.
Wait, what?
I knew for that point. I said, you see how they do us, Brandon? You see?
That's crazy. That's
Drop It
crazy.
Like Hot is a good song.
Yeah, but no, it's not the best song. That's honestly, like, I like the song when it came out. It was cool. It's not a good song. That's not a good song. with the clicking, I can't even do it. Yeah, that's not a good song. That Snoop wasn't even really rapping on there.
No, it's a pop song. But
and
it ain't no rap song.
Yeah, that's what Jack is. He's a pop rapper. And for some reason, if you're wonderful, you can be a little bit above average, and now you're the greatest. Where you're elevated. You remember he performed at, I think, Thanksgiving halftime show, And like I say, a lot of people like him.
Don't play him like that. Dolly Parton performed.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched that whole thing. That's Dolly Parton.
but like I say, he had a performance, and people look up to him like he's one of the hottest rappers right now. And is his music good? I mean, it's okay, but for some reason, that's always going to work. A white rapper, like if you're above average a little bit, you going to the top. Well, who's another one? Logic. You remember Logic?
Yeah, I remember him. The black guy, half black.
Yeah, he's mixed. I guess we can't say he's white, but that's enough to have a gimmick, and you can be a superstar. Kind of like he tries to kind of rap like Eminem too, but that's just going to work. You're going to have a lot of fans for some reason, because people want to have somebody that they can kind of look to and feel like there's a connection.
And half of Brandon's rappers he named rap just like Eminem. So was creativity.
Correct.
But yeah, if you're gonna be an artist, you say your favorite rap song,
it's Rapping Like It's Hot.
Rapping Like It's Hot. Man.
So what did they say on the 85 South show when he said that?
I forgot that Carlos Bell was about to get over. What?
But that just goes to show, like, they grew up on different music. Like, what I guess what's the song that you listen to in hip hop and just kind of took you over? Like, what's one of your favorite hip hop songs from back in the day?
Watch this. I prefer 6 Deep Creeping over Dropping Like a Hot
any day of the week, for sure.
And that's a song by people never heard of.
Right, correct.
What's the name of them guys?
Dirty Boys.
Yeah. I prefer that song. So if I never heard Dropping Like It's Hot before, I prefer 6 Deep Creeping. So I can't say what's a good song because I like a lot.
Yeah.
I like a lot.
And some of these kids now, like I can't remember who it was, but he said he grew up on listening to Soulja Boy. That was his favorite song, like Crank That Soulja Boy. So it's just different. Like we grew up listening to Too Short, 8Ball, and MJG. They grew up listening to, Crank That and Kiss Me Through the Phone, and what else they had? What's that song? I'm trying to think. Some of those pop songs, pop hip hop.
I couldn't listen to. I got too old to listen to Soulja Boy.
Right.
Brandon, did you give me the Soulja Boy album?
I might.
I don't know if I got the album or not.
I'm trying to think. When did they come out? When?
2008, 2007.
I think I was still in Columbia. I think I was working at the hospital. So, shoot, maybe. So I definitely remember doing a Superman dance at work in the lab.
Yeah, let me see here. Let me see. Yeah, that. Oh, my bad. Wait, hold on. That's what. Yeah, Brandon gave me this right here. This is what Brandon gave me. He won a lot, but I didn't get it. Yeah, Brandon gave this. I ain't never listened to this album.
Why not?
I got me some Baby Apes. Oh, baby.
But just imagine growing up. This is what you grew up on. Right. Yeah, right. Yeah. I remember that song.
Yeah, Brandon gave me this album right here.
That's going. But what year did that come out? That's how old we are.
Oh, damn. Now, see, one thing I don't like about what Microsoft do, all the old albums I got, they don't want to play half of them.
Why?
I don't know what happened. I remember when XP came out. It was like, do you want to change your options because nobody can steal your stuff? I said, yeah. I said, yeah, put that on my stuff. I did that, and I think that's messed it up.
Yeah, I wish this is nerd talk. I wish Windows would fix all their issues. Like Windows used to be really good, but I can't remember whether it was like Windows 10. It just never been the same. Like they used to have it was perfect. Now it's just I just have a lot of issues with Windows for some reason.
XP was about perfect.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking about, but like it's just got too many bugs. There's something going wrong for me.
Yeah, XP be about perfect. Like half my albums can't even play. But they'll play on my old computer. They'll play on my XP computer.
Oh yeah. Well, I probably don't know when XP came out, but
XP probably came out 2001.
Okay.
Because you remember Windows 2000?
But that's what I'm saying. How do you remember? Like that's way back, and you got to really know your tech stuff to know when exactly. Like But you remember like when we was in, I guess it's 5th grade, we had that computer in the back. It was in Miss Droder's class.
I wasn't with you in no damn 5th grade, so I don't know what the hell you talking about.
I'm trying to think. No, that's when we met. We met in 5th grade in Miss Droder's class.
Well, I wasn't with you.
Well, not 5th grade. Not 5th grade. It was 6th grade. I forgot. It was middle school. That's
okay. All right. Okay.
So it was Miss Droder's class, and I think she had a computer. And you remember somebody we used to always want to go play on the computer. Somebody got hit one time or something happened to him, and then Miss Droder, she felt bad and she let him get on the computer. Do you remember that? You might.
Was I talking to you in class doing that?
We was. Yes, you remember. But this is when we first met and stuff. So
with the computer with the green screen.
Yeah. Well, I can't remember, but that's what I kind of remember. And they had that little game where you in like not a hoverboard, like in a bumper car or something like that. And you'd be playing, but those are the kind of games we used to have back in the day. And I'm trying to think the operating system. That was one of the first Windows. Well, that might have been Windows 2000. Or no, or just that kind of Windows.
Shit, nah, that was probably Windows 95.
Well, no, yeah, you're right. That was probably Windows 95.
Yeah, I was thinking about. I boot up my old computer. I was thinking about putting it up so you can see the games we used to play while people on their cell phone. Now we play that solitaire back in the office.
Right.
Or that pinball game.
Oh, I remember. Do you remember when we were slap boxing in class and almost got kicked off the?
I don't do slap boxing.
We were slap boxing.
Not me.
We got in trouble by the sub. You don't remember that?
Not me. I don't do no slap boxing.
All right, me and Lewis was slap box. He don't remember this, but I wasn't quote unquote from the hood. I was a little preppy when I came in, so I didn't know about these kind of things. So Lewis was like, "Let's slap box." I was like, "Okay." Lewis started doing something like this,
okay,
and I was like,
do that.
"Okay." And then I tried to swing, and I missed, and you slapped me, and you hit me in my eye. And
okay.
then you turned around.
Did you start crying a little bit?
No, I didn't start crying. But what happened was I tried to run after you, and I tried to jump on your back, and the substitute came in, and she was like, "That's it, y'all not going on the trip." but that's what I'm trying to tell you. It was a kid in our class. He started crying or something. Something happened, and the teacher felt bad, and they let him get on the computer.
Brandon, if I had a slap box with you, that means I knew you didn't have no hands. Because I don't like throwing hands. I like grabbing.
I did, but that's what we did for some reason. But that's just funny. That's funny.
Yeah, that's you. I said Brandon must have got no hands or something. How you do with him? Yeah,
that's funny.
Okay, now I kind of remember that. I used to do that.
I said, "Whoa, okay, I don't know what you about to do."
That's what everybody used to do that thing. Come on, what you got?
Right. But yeah, that's a funny story. But do you know this couple we got on the screen?
Yeah, we got one of the best athletes ever created in the world.
Okay,
Simone Biles.
Oh, I thought you was talking about the dude who played for the Packers. Okay, but yeah. I thought you was going that way, but yeah, I forgot. No. Yeah, Simone Biles is definitely one of the best athletes, like
ever.
Yeah, for sure. In shape,
most dominant
ever. She do stuff that other people can't do, so they try to ban her from doing it in competition. So
she do stuff only man can do. And all the other women be jealous.
Right. I would like to see how high she can jump, like as far as playing basketball or something, how she could touch the rim or something like that. I know she's scored. I know 5'4", but I want to see her vert because she's such a dominant athlete, and I'm pretty sure she can get up there. She do a couple tumbles and get all that energy built up, and I bet she'll get jump up high. Tell me I'm lying. I'm not saying she could, but I'm just saying.
She probably got enough to jump over the goal once you get the
right.
Once you get this, because she'll be high up in the air.
Right. So she'll be getting up there, but yeah. So I guess she got married. They got engaged, and she's gonna be getting married to this guy.
Engaged? They married, bro.
They are married. She's okay. Well, I just know the story because I saw the ring, and they were saying, they was trying to say that they met and on a dating website, and the guy felt like he was surprised, and she was okay with that. It seemed like, right? She doesn't want him to be known as Simone Biles' husband. He has his own stance and his own right in her life, so he's not an afterthought. She's saying he's a prize too. If anybody's gonna be a prize, he can be my prize.
Well, think about Brandon. You made it to the NFL. That means you bypass 200,000 cutthroat people.
Right, for sure.
You think you ain't gonna have no self-esteem or confidence?
And right. But I think when men have that, as far as when you're dating, it's an issue. Like you can have it in sports, but when you're trying to date somebody, you can't have the same confidence.
Brandon, let a girl lose 10 pounds and see what happens.
What's gonna happen?
Confidence through the roof.
Right, for
let
sure.
A person weigh 200 pounds, a woman weigh 300 pounds, go down to 160. She turns into a prostitute half the time. You know, so people got confidence, man.
You're right. But is there anything wrong with that? Like, I think a lot of people were trying to give her a hard time because she was saying that. Like,
no, try to give him a hard time.
Well, either way, yeah.
No,
but why would they give him a hard time?
Because they're like, you dating Simone Biles. See, she has 13 gold medals. She's better than, she's more accomplished than you in life. Of course, you're not the surprise. She is.
But that's the thing. I think, do men really care about that kind of stuff?
No, he was wanting a good wife.
Right, exactly. And I think that's the point, right?
And that's why she got one. That's why she married.
Right, correct.
Yeah, and I think cheering on the side ain't nothing like a person, your significant other, cheering you on and giving you confidence.
And it's not that she's humbling herself; she's coming down to support her husband, right? Who's her partner?
Yeah, she's a married woman.
But I think people want her to be higher than he is, when that's not how a relationship really supposed to be.
Nah, if
you get married, right?
Yeah, they on the same. I hate to say, they on the same page. Sometimes he leads. Sometimes in some situations she leads.
Right.
Going with what?
And that's a good example of how a marriage should be. Both people love each other. They support each other. She can look at him as a prize. He can look at her as a prize. They can look at each other however they want. They love each other. They want to be together.
And then, man, she drove out there to see him.
But is that more the feminist stuff? Like they don't want,
I don't know what that is, man. You better go get what you want, or somebody else gonna get it.
Yeah.
If you see $100 bill on the ground,
but I think people want that $100 bills to come to them.
Nah, you better gotta go and get it, because somebody else gonna come and get it.
Right.
Like this man was about to have. This man got some money. He was about to have the girls. He was about to have the Middle Eastern and Spanish girls throw everything at him, jab him up, and they was gonna mess him up, Brady. You know they was gonna mess him up.
Yeah, for sure.
And he couldn't handle. Look at his eyes. He got them light skinned eyes. He couldn't handle. He can't handle no tough girls go do him bad.
Right.
So he needed Simone Biles.
But so how do you feel about that? Like, I think I like what you're saying. Like, if you see somebody as value and you want them in your life, should you go after them a little bit too?
Yeah, go and get them.
Yeah. It shouldn't be one-sided, but you can't just be sitting back thinking he's gonna worship you and just chase after you, and you can get with him whatever when you feel like it. You have to show the same love back to somebody that's showing it to you.
See, women don't know how to be women. They don't know how to see when women say, okay, I ain't being careful. When women say they need to get a man, they don't know how to get him. See, they think getting a man is like how a man gets a girl.
Yeah.
They forgot how women get man. All you gotta do be around them.
Yeah, but I think
bring them something to eat.
Yeah, I think women think about trying to get a man as a woman, but they're not thinking about how we see things. So if a man sees a woman dressed a certain way and seems loose and talking to a lot of people, going out, not having a hold on their life, and their life is just all over the place, you think a man is going to want to marry somebody like that because it's going to bring more chaos in his life? Or is he looking for somebody that's going to be more stable, seems responsible, seems like they got a good handle on things, got a good head on their shoulder? Yeah. Also, do you think a man is looking for somebody that He might, like I say, it depends on what a man's looking for. Posting a lot of sexy pictures online.
Nah, hell no.
But that's what I'm saying. But he may want to sleep with that person, but make him his wife. He may not do that, right? Because it's like you're looking for a lot of attention online, and I may not want that as a wife. I may want that as a side piece or just somebody to mess around with in the meantime. And I think people get that mixed up. Like they see people getting attention and they feel like they want the attention. So I'm going to do the same stuff that other person's doing when that's really not even you. You got to be you in this life. Not try to be somebody else trying to get attention.
I want to tell women how to get a man. If you see a man you want, how to get a man without acting like a man.
Okay, but I'm gonna give you pushback as I'm I ain't gonna say as a feminist, but I'm gonna give you pushback. Let's just say that. Go ahead.
You see a guy, the girls, you see a guy you like, he haven't noticed you. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna set yourself up, be in the right places so he can see you. Y'all go to work. Well, y'all did say how this kind of risky now. No, you can go to you one because you always claim sexual harassment on you. You go to work. All you got to do, smile. Hey, so how you doing? Oh, that's a nice shirt you got there, and walk off.
Right.
Or you go, then you wait a week. Then you go, hey, so I made some extra. I tried some new extra food I brought. You want to try a little bit?
See, if I look at him and he don't come over to me and offer to take me out and do all this stuff, I'm not even interested anymore. He blew it.
Brandon,
he had his opportunity. He blew it.
No, you ain't asking him. No, Brandon, you juicing his lips. All right.
And I gave him a little bit and he didn't bite, and I'm done with him forever. That's it.
Well, let me finish the damn the logo. We only did two things.
I agree with you, but I'm just
compliment him. All right, I see you got a nice shirt on. Oh, I got a nice shirt on. Let me check the girl out.
I agree with you. But I'm saying people sometimes they feel like they're ready to cut somebody off because they feel like they didn't get the response they were looking for. And sometimes you're not always going to get the response you're looking for. It's not going to be perfect every time.
Correct. So you see what I'm doing is you setting the hook, you setting the bait,
right? And
you just see if this fish is going to bite on you.
Right. And just like fishing, sometimes you'll get a bite and you miss it, but that don't mean you take your fishing pole and head home. You keep fishing. You keep working that fish and try to see if you can catch him.
No, Brandon. Now but
that's what I'm saying. So now you feel like how I feel. You mess up one time, it's over.
No, this is with this one guy.
But that's what I'm saying. So if you mess up with this one guy in this instant,
then you do the same stuff on another guy you like.
So, but you're back to my point. So, like I said, you have an interaction with a person, and it doesn't go exactly how you like. You done with that person? I don't agree with that.
No, what you mean, Brandon? You want to be in a relationship with this person. You want to be in a close relationship.
Okay, but
this gentleman,
but go ahead. I'll let you finish.
Is not biting on all.
He's not biting, or it didn't go exactly how you thought it was.
No, he's not biting on your
period. Stuff. Okay, well that's different then. I thought you were trying to talk about like he's interested, but it doesn't go exactly how the person wanted to go.
No, you want him to bite. You don't want the guy to be interested. You want him to bite. If he's interested, that means he gonna love you one time and let you go.
Okay, and that's a fair point to bring up so people can know. So do you feel like a guy knows immediately whether he wants to be with you in this way or be with you in another way?
Well, you go set him up. So he gonna set up something for you. But you go be on low key to see. And he said, "Damn, I like this girl. Let me see can I do something."
Okay.
Now he may want to do something one time, or it's no long term, or he may want to bite.
Okay.
Or he may not even bite. But if you don't bite, he didn't know you were low key trying to hit on him. Everything's still smooth.
Gotcha.
So you found out what he liked. If he liked football, hey, so you watched football game last night? How about or Google internet? Lamar Odom played good yesterday. He's a Ravens fan.
Right.
Hey, man, you saw how good Lamar played? And let this motherfucker talk. All right.
Right.
But
do you think they want to do that kind of stuff? I'm not sure, but like I said, I'm not saying yes or no.
Guys do it to girls all the time.
but they're the prize. Some people feel like they're the prize. They don't have to do any work. Like we said about the money should just come to me. It should jump right in my pocket. But like you say, I think both parties should be working towards coming together. If that's what you're going to do, it can't just be a guy chasing you and you're not doing anything. You're not doing any work. Both people have to do some of the work.
Brandon, a girl bought me something to eat, and a few weeks later we was having sex.
Right.
She opened the door. Opened the door.
Right.
And I said I can pick it up from here.
Right. But a lot of people don't want to do that. They're like you should be sending cash apps. You should be taking them on dinners. You should be paying to get their nails and hair done. That's how some people feel. And maybe I'll talk to you here and there.
Well, I'm not talking, Brandon. Those people ain't for our shows.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah,
I hear you. I hear you. But that's out there too. And those type of people still watch our show, and they maybe want to know why it's not working. That's why it's not working. People not trying to deal with that. Real men ain't trying to real men that want to build with somebody, they're not trying to pay for you to maintain your lifestyle and just see them every now and then. Men ain't trying to do that.
Men try to have something
real
in common. Mm-hmm. Nice to look at, pleasurable, easy to hang around with, easy to talk to.
Right.
You see, and when I start talking about women need to talk about football, hey, that's a nice shirt. I cook some extra food, test it out. That's what guys like. Guys like stuff like that. Sure.
I don't on the flip side, what?
Pay for this.
But like I say, on the flip side, men should be interested in what the woman's, ask, what women be watching, what shows, and you can talk about that kind of stuff, find out what her interest is. Not trying to say women just be watching TV shows, but
yeah.
You want to do the core, you need to figure out what Target has. She may have a fall decor that she's into or something like that, or a look or outfits or whatever. Just be in tune with what she likes. If that's the person you're trying to go after, you may not have the chemistry, and it may not be somebody you're into with. So
there you go. And see, you go approach on common grounds, and approach on common grounds. Sometimes that don't mean you trying to sleep with her,
correct,
or try to get with her. You just get to know her,
right? And
then she may bite on you. Then she may be like, get closer, brush across you or something. You know what I mean? Or
like give you the signals and let you know it's okay.
Yeah. And then you may say, hey, do you want to go to get a cup of coffee or something?
Right. Yeah.
Or do you want to go to the museum is going on? They have an exhibit. You want to go to the exhibit.
Right.
And see where you at.
Right.
And if she get out the car and open that door herself, go ahead and dump her right there.
That's funny.
See, we're gonna cut this up, and the people ain't gonna know where that came from.
That's fine. That's funny, but I get what you're saying. You did a good job tying that back together. But yeah, just some dating stuff. You give you insight of how men think, and how real men think, how men think who are trying to build or try to find a decent partner.
You just got women. You don't have to try to pick up guys. You just got to make yourself available to guy to see you and pick you up.
Yeah, because it is it a lot? Do you know a lot of people? And I'm not gonna say a lot of people, but I see a lot of complaining about there's not any good men. Right?
I hear that.
But so why I ain't gonna put you in like what's the problem?
It ain't a lot of good men, Brandon. Mm-hmm. You see these? I got titties. You see, that's not a good man. So no matter what my character is, that is true.
Okay. I see where you're going.
No matter what my character is, no matter how no matter what my character is, what my background or my mores, I got man titties, and they ain't no good man off the back.
So you think that's how a lot of people feel? A lot of women feel.
Correct. So a good man only can be 6 foot tall, dark skin,
with muscles.
Muscles. That's the only good man alive. Anything else is not a good man.
I got you. So does it go the other way for women? You have to be a certain shape, size. Your character doesn't matter.
No, I was gonna do a thing. I didn't do it yet. Nah, the guys like something nice to look at.
Mm-hmm.
A vagina that was born a vagina,
and somebody that's not a headache, right?
And not and peaceful. Everything else is a person. No preference and bonus, okay. But it's always a minimum requirement.
Okay.
But your minimum requirement can't be I'm 6 foot.
Make a certain amount of money.
Certain amount of money. If that's your minimum requirement, it's gonna be hard for you. Which is all hyperbole because the baby daddy don't got none of that stuff. But
right. And that's what I'm about to say. Like they're okay with them having preferences, but if a man says he don't want a woman that's got kids, it's an issue. That's a preference, right?
There is a preference.
I don't know. Not like I said, not to get too deep on that because people think you hate women or you bash women. No, we actually love women. But
we didn't say nothing hateful, Brandon.
You don't, but we're in a time you don't have to necessarily say something that's hateful to go against women. If you go against an ideology, people think you don't like women. Like if you try to hold, like we know, if you try to hold certain people accountable or say certain things that you feel, people may feel like you don't like women. Just like if you don't like Biden, so you must love Trump, or you don't like some of the stuff Biden did, so you must be a Trump lover. You voting for Trump.
Well, I was about to say. Well, one thing about it, you can't really hold women accountable anyway. In society. It's really not accepted to a certain extent.
Yeah. Well, because like it is a double standard, and it's just never going to be fair to judge. So I'm not trying to worry about all women's feelings. I just have to worry about one.
Nah, you gotta worry about a few. You gotta worry about the two women in your household.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, your mom, all them women, but hopefully, thank God, your mother probably talks to you in more logical.
Yeah. And that's what I was getting ready to say. I'm glad my mom is who she is. You know what I'm saying? We have the same morals and we have the same beliefs. And just thinking about, remember that little boy whose mother was twerking at their birthday party or whatever?
Yeah, Little Jay was his name.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
something like that. Just my mom and the new mom is different. It just is.
Yeah, see, your mom may go out there and do the shag. You know what I mean?
Right.
but they won't do that.
Right. Busting them wide open and all that stuff.
With the lights bright, the lights was low, okay, but them bright lights. You see?
Right. All the lights on.
Yeah. There's a big difference. You gotta be pitch dark in there to dance like that.
Right.
Nobody won't see you. Still want to be a lady light.
And let me say, I don't really want to talk about Kanye. I know we was talking about him the other day. He apologized. It's just I'm just tired of it. But do you think he has a plan? Because like I said, I hear a lot of people that he's got a plan. He's doing this, but I think he realized he can't do what he wants to do going against that group. So now he's got to apologize, just like everybody else who goes against those people.
Apology won't.
Right. They don't care. They want to get the apology to not to buck break you, but to just discipline you in public, But they're still gonna feel how they feel about you because they know how you feel about them.
What the Old Testament say? Only mess with your own group. Charge interest to everybody except for your group.
Other groups do that. They do that for sure.
Don't commingle with other people outside your group. And Jesus came along from that group and said, love everybody. Treat everybody like your brother. They said, take that man out.
Right.
So think about it. Read the Bible yourself. And
I ain't trying to put you on spot. Do you know what that is in the scripture?
It's in the
Oh,
Old
what book?
Testament.
It's in the Old Testament. Mm.
It's in the Old Testament. Yeah. And some of their book is from the Old Testament. Let's see, keep it tight. Don't charge interest to your own people.
Right. Support your own people too.
Buy from your own people. Don't associate with those Gentiles or those Samaritans.
Right. Don't just think about it.
Yeah.
Be about it. That's all.
Jesus came along and said, let's talk about the good Samaritans. You said he didn't put good Samaritans. You know, you wasn't even supposed to hang, couldn't be around those people.
Mm.
So that's who we're dealing with. So what you expect? They write them contracts, get you set, get you locked in, get you boxed and locked.
All right. But this is kind of well, go ahead.
Last time Drake gave apartments out in the hood all the money he got. Last time you seen an African brother on his team in the background besides security.
Right. And what is he again? We ain't gonna say, but what group is he?
Caucasian.
Okay. This group is. I don't have a slide for this, but I was gonna ask you, did you see what's going on with Kevin Hart?
Man, I'm sick of this, people.
What part?
I'm sick of people running a chocolate milk sucker. Time they don't get the money, they run into a camera and I tell everything. Blah, 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 blah.
Like, it goes back to like what you say. What's the woman's most powerful weapon?
Language.
Yeah, language. So, and does it work? It always work, right?
And you can't say nothing against it.
You can't do it
unless you Tiger Woods and have them sign an affidavit.
But Kevin Hart made that woman sign the NDA, and she broke the NDA speaking to Tasha K about it. So,
well, they need to make these NDAs not civil but criminal enforcement.
Right, because if you break it, they can sue you. But if you sue somebody that ain't got any money, I mean, what you doing? What if somebody got to go to jail if I break the NBA?
Yeah, if the NBA was broke and was no laws broke inside of it, you need to go to jail. Probate or something.
Do you think people's personal business should be able to be broadcasted in a way and weaponized against them?
No, if it's behind closed doors.
Okay.
In a private setting.
All right.
And I can't say that. It could be. It's just the people you keep. You just got to watch out for them. Because those be the people who go get you in the back.
They got all your information. They got all your dirt. Yeah.
Take it. I guarantee you she was cashing all those checks.
Yeah, she was for sure.
And then something happened. What did you think happened?
She might have saw too much or just tried to get more money and be like, I know a lot of stuff that you do. You should be paying me more. And they probably parted ways there. Because I think they paid her a settlement, like a cash out of $90,000, and said she couldn't ever speak on any of his family or any future family members. So she ended up breaking that. But
so for $95,000, you can't keep your mouth closed.
You want more money because you gonna blow. People get money and blow it, and then they want more money.
That means she didn't have no skill. All the money she was getting, she was putting that in pocketbooks and suitcases.
That's what I'm about to say. But why do we do that? Not saying women, because men buy stuff like that. Do you really need a $5,000 purse?
We don't.
But we got to do it. We say with the designer stuff, we want that stuff so bad so we can show other people. But if you have money in the bank and you have a regular purse, aren't you doing good? Aren't you still doing good?
Francis George Francis, I forgot his name. It's a philosopher, black guy. Mm-hmm. He said black people rarely have a $5,000 purse with no money in it.
Right.
They have a $10 purse with $5,000 in it.
But why? Why can't we break out of that thinking? It's like We know what we should do, but dang, I can't show the $10 wallet off online because
You know, I already told you. I said FaceTime with others. Ain't I say that?
you did. So should we do
you gotta be out. People, you talking to your friends and other people looking. Oh, you see that purse?
Right. So, so should people post their bank account? Like, look, I may not have the nice clothes, expensive clothes, but look at my bank account. Do the money phone. Sure, I had a money
bank
phone.
Accounts could be fake, Brady.
You're right. Purses too, but
I could have lost my wallet today and freight charges could have came out. I posted that'd be fake charges. You know, but you're outside with a purse.
Yeah.
Or one of those
I guess.
bags you wear across your chest. You still wear those?
You talking about that Nike bag that I
that thing Louis Vuitton or something.
Oh, remember when I came over to your house? I thought you were talking about that.
That came across you. You know, Coach bag, whatever that thing was.
I had a Nike bag. I told you I bought it. I was gonna try to put my camera in it. I haven't really worn it since, just because it's too big. I said I was gonna try to carry a firearm in it too, but
big. It's in your front. It need to be in your back.
Why I did it in the front first, but then I started putting it in the back. But either way, both ways, I didn't really like it.
It's small and it's big at the same time, Brandon.
Yeah, especially when you're trying to walk around, it just seemed like it's never really tight where it's supposed to be. And I've seen other people, they have it where it's more locked in, like some of the designer bags that you're talking about. They have a tighter fit, but the one I had, it was just a Nike bag, and it just didn't have that same fit.
What happened to a book bag? You can't wear a book bag.
Yeah, and that's what I was doing before that. But I was like, dang, I'm tired of having a big book bag, and I got a small book bag too, and it's almost too small. So, like I say, I just been looking for the perfect bag and just never found it. And we way off topic, but I just say
what were we talking about? Yeah,
designer stuff.
Yeah, they FaceTime and FaceTime with others.
Okay, yeah, let's sum it up.
So yeah, that's what people like. But yeah, I think Brady, you want to call it quit?
Yeah, we can. Have you? But before we go, have you ever bought some designer stuff?
What you mean?
Expensive? Because Jordan, higher than the Jordan. Have you ever bought any shoes or clothes that's higher than normal that people show off on online?
Brad, I do, but sometimes I buy like $50 to $60 or $70 jeans.
Okay,
is that designer?
Like 1,000. I'm talking about like in the thousands, because people pay.
No, I ain't buying
$300.
No,
$300, $500 for t-shirts, stuff like that.
No, this t-shirt came from a thrift store right here. Brand new with the tags on it.
Right. And this, I think I got this from Walmart, or I think this was Walmart. This was online. I got this. It's 2 Wu-Tang shirts for $10. I got this one and another Wu-Tang shirt.
Wu-Tang. That looked like a chicken on fire in the back.
I know. That's what I always when I see it like a chicken, I always think about fried chicken or something. But it's Wu-Tang. But like I say, it's a shirt. I can spend a lot of money on a shirt. I still have the same value. I still have the same amount of money in the bank. If I spend more on a shirt, I have less money in the bank. So
I don't have no really expensive piece of article. Every article I got costs less than $100.
Okay. You think that's a good way to move? Because a lot of
buy stuff of quality that will last you a long time.
That's a good point. I say that.
Don't buy stuff. I'm not a person of fab, so I don't buy stuff of fab. Usually everything I buy usually don't go out style. Or to me, it may be whack to Brandon, because Brandon, I got to keep up with the skinny pants and the.
Is that what I do?
With the ripped jeans, 100% ripped jeans, they ripped all over with extra.
I don't even like wearing jeans. I'm just not comfortable in jeans. I mean, I've never really been comfortable with jeans, so I'll either do sweatpants or shorts.
Brandon, you got to buy jeans with the spandex in them, Brandon.
I hear you. I don't like how the material. I don't like denim material. I just don't like how I feel.
What's wrong with it?
it's just not as comfortable as sweats are.
See, Brandon need to get some. See, Brandon sound like he needs some of that Japanese denim. Brandon,
and that is a little more expensive, but go ahead.
If Brandon gets some of that Japanese denim,
so we're
3 to 4%, 3 to 4% what next? He won't know what to do with himself.
Where should I start if I'm looking for some good Japanese denim? Because I've heard about that. And people say that's
what's the name? Evernote, ever something. Well, I forgot, Brad. I only sold one pair. Everlast or something. Let's see, this the brand. This is the brand. Well, I did sell a pair of this, but nah, Brad. I ain't gonna promote
put it up.
Yeah, well, you can you see it?
I can see it at the bottom. Kind of.
Nah, I ain't gonna put it up. But Brandon, just go to the store and get you. You want the softest brand name jeans. Don't go to Gap, but don't go to Old Navy. You want the softest.
Okay, so I need to get some high end jeans. I hear you. I'm gonna try to, like I said, I told my wife I'm gonna stop wearing so many t-shirts because like when I had my daughter, like your life changed in a way where I just stopped worrying about my appearance as far as that kind of stuff, and I just want to be more comfortable and relaxed. But I also do want to dress up and be presentable as well. So I do need some more jeans. I need some more dress shirts. I need to put that as a priority. So
you had a button down on one of your clips with your daughter, ain't it? It was.
I mean, I do have some
looking like.
Yeah. I can't remember which one you're talking about, but I do have some. I just haven't bought some in a while. I probably bought last year. I probably bought 3 button-down shirts.
We just wear them.
I don't be wanting to. T-shirts just feel like I say. Comfort-wise, t-shirts just feel better. Shorts just feel better. Sweatpants just feel better. But like I said, I got to get out of being that way.
Yeah, Brandon got to get some good quality jeans that's gonna last him.
Well, send me some links.
20 years.
Well, send me some links.
I don't want to because they may be wrong. You're gonna need to.
You have to order them.
Well, how you describe it, you need to fill your jeans. You need to fill them, and look for something about 3%, at least 3% spandex.
Okay.
And I think they're making more jeans that don't fit like regular jeans. They fit like
because you know what I'm talking about though, right? Like
I know
the jeans we had back in the day. I just don't like that feel. I don't like
I quit wearing jeans like that or pants like that in 2012 before the spandex.
I got you.
Now, so I was wearing spandex before everybody knew about spandex.
I got you.
So, but yeah, you just need to get something that's like a jean that's already like brushed.
Okay.
That is already worn in, so that they fit good already.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I said, they feel hard when I put. I just don't. I don't be.
I don't got no hard jeans. Watch this. This pair right here, I got to take back.
Wow.
Because the zipper is coming down on them. See, Brad, this is pretty soft. It's almost
like cotton feeling. Like
well, this is cotton, Brandon, but it is different.
Well, jeans don't fit, but that's what I'm saying. I don't want that hard. Yeah, okay.
I bet you this jeans is softer than that Walmart shirt.
Probably.
And then when you look at it, and you see the shirt,
okay, yeah. I don't have no jeans to do that.
You don't got nothing to do this?
No.
But these ain't skinny jeans though.
Right.
But it's stretched. And then let me show you something else that most jeans don't have. I don't know if you can see it or not. That's the crotch. Usually the crotch got a seam right here. This one is a piece of fabric, so you can stretch your legs all. Yeah. Brad, you can do backflips in these jeans. Don't even worry about play basketball.
But like the time you're talking about, they started making jeans smaller, and you just can't. Baggy jeans kind of went out, but you need something a little tailored, but not wide leg. That's what I'm trying to say. And I could never find any good jeans that felt good.
You just need an athletic fit. You want to write this cut down for you?
Go ahead.
Athletic fit.
Look it up while I'm doing it.
Athletic fit or taper leg. Athletic fit will be wide, slightly wider at the thighs, and then taper down at the calves, because that's made for guys who like do like squats.
I got you. But I'll look into something. Like I said, we're not gonna try to stick too much on this. We'll go ahead and wrap it up because it's getting late. But I do appreciate that. Like I said, I didn't even know you was into
Brandon,
that.
I'm not, Brandon. I sold 5 figures of used clothes last year, Brandon. You think
I have no idea what you do in your spare time. I know you sell some stuff. I thought it was polos and Confederate hats.
It's jeans too, but most will be vintage jeans.
I got you.
Yeah, but yeah,
so you're a fashionista.
No, I ain't no fat. I'm about the quality of the clothing.
Yeah.
Like Duluth, they used to.
But you said something bad about them. Didn't you say was that what you were saying? The clothing,
they try to manufacturers try to save money where they can save money.
Yeah, like
the zipper. I noticed the zipper is made by them. They used to get a zipper made by like YKK. It's a real tight zipper that is real tight, but this zipper is kind of loose. So you be walking, next thing you know, your damn fly be open. You know what I mean? You be looking fly, your fly will be open. But Brandon, I would say try. Okay, I may point you in Duluth.
Yeah, and like I said, I've heard.
How soft you want them, Brandon?
It don't have to be. You talking about jeans, right? You're talking about jeans. I mean, it don't have to be super soft, but I just don't like that hard jean denim.
No, I don't wear. See, these are soft. This is soft
and a stretch. Like I haven't had no jeans that stretch at all.
And you wear some stretchy jeans, you'll be like, damn, with this long. And jeans actually look a whole lot better than sweatpants, Brandon.
So I know, but that's the thing.
You wear?
For the most part, I wear shorts, but I just have Nike joggers, just not really sweatpants, but just athletic Nike pants. That's it. And like I said, I usually wear shorts, and it don't really get cold enough where I have to wear long pants a lot of the time. But
what kind of color jeans you like?
Black and blue. And when I was working at Target or whatever, I had to buy
blue. I don't understand blue.
Well, like
I know blue jeans, but they different kind of watches.
Yeah, but it don't necessarily have to be because I want a lot of different colors. But like I say, if I find something that I like, yeah, I want to do that just because that's a more professional look, a more put together, like a because I can't dress like a teenager, or I can't dress like I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I want to have them fit like I want to have them fit, and I want to have them feel like I want to have them feel.
So you want them not baggy, but not tight.
Yeah. I want to be able to move with them because I had to get some for work, and the ones that I got was in the store. They were Goodfella, which they were fine, but they were too tight and they were too hard. They were just cheap jeans, you know.
Yes, yeah. Sometimes those like box brand jeans, the cut, you pay for the cut of the jeans too. They ain't cut well, so they ain't designed them to be cut right.
Right. And you can't really move. I mean, you can move, but it's not comfortable.
Now these you can do anything you want in them, Brand. You can do a split if you want to, and you ain't gonna pop nothing.
Okay.
So yeah, and most jeans like that, but I understand. I'll send you something your way.
Okay. But all right, Lou, we'll wrap it up. Thank you guys for watching, and I know you guys watched this jean breakdown we had, which I got a lot of good information. So I'm definitely gonna be trying to look forward to buying some jeans and give you an update. But make sure you like some of our videos. Check us out on all of our platforms listed down below right here. Louis, you got anything you want to say before we get out of here?
I'm good. Thank you for watching, guys. Check out our old videos. We had a whole lot of videos in a vault ready for you to go.
For sure. A lot of great videos. But y'all take care. Have a good